Now that the trunk leak's done, I got everything back in here, the wooden piece. Let's wash it and start sanding it down and get some paint on it. Welcome back to JC Motive Garage. So we got the Saturn over here at the house. We got the trunk leak fixed, got the spare tire in there, got the wooden piece back in there in the top. It's all screwed down, jacks in there. It's all good to go. Got the mat in there. We still need some interior pieces on the back side, so we gotta get those cleaned up, put those in there. But other than that, trunk leak's done. So let's wash it and start some body work. I got some 1500 grit sandpaper, so we're gonna start sanding it down. We'll see what that does, and if we need to go down some grits, we will. But let's do that. Let's get it washed real quick, and then we'll start the sanding down and prime it, and we'll get some paint on it. And then we'll get the radio and we'll clean it up, and hopefully she'll be ready to go. So let's do it.
1, 2, 3, come on!
Car's all washed, cleaned up, and let's check the trunk. Moment of truth, we're gonna check the trunk and we're gonna see if it's all wet. This is the actual test with the hose. We're gonna see if we're dry. Oh, I start seeing it, it's coming out. From where? It's right through here. It's right through here somewhere. And here we go. I think we're good. Look at that. No water. No water. No water. Besides the dripping off the trunk, or dripping off the trunk. Look it. We're good. No water in here whatsoever. All right. So that's done. On to some sanding and do some body work. So now we can actually figure out what we're going to be sanded down here. So I got a spot there. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I might buff it out. I don't know yet. Right down there is a little scratch there. 2 on the door. Some spots there. I don't know what he did. But we're going to fix that. Some spot there. There's a spot there. We're gonna wet sand that down too. I don't know. We'll figure it all out. But there's some spots down here that I want to hit, like right there. Just got some curb rash right there. I got to bolt this back up, and I wanted to get it clean underneath. And then right there. So we'll be doing that. And then off to this side, need to do some buffing. After we're all done, we'll buff it. At the door, we're going to be sanding that all down and all in here, and then right inside here, this door jamb needs to be sanded down. So we'll get this, get that all sanded down. Might take off the door panel, and just so it's nice and clean, and we have some room to work in there. So we'll get that all sanded down to this, and then I think there's a spot. in here. Now we'll probably just clean that up real good right here. But other than that, and then I need to fix the seat. So I got some stuff, some sewing stuff, so I'm gonna try to fix that. I got a little bit of padding, so I'm gonna stuff a little bit of padding in there to make it round. But other than that, this needs to be cleaned up. So we'll be doing that in a separate video after we do the paint and all that. Tires look good. They're brand new. Wheels look good. Need to be cleaned up a little bit, but we'll do that when we detail the car. And then right back here, there's a spot right there on the license plate there and there. We'll be sanding that down also, and I'll get that we'll paint that. But other than that, I think the car is looking so much better. Runs, drives, no high idle, coolant's good. It's got a new battery, new spark plugs, new oil pan, new belt, new PCV valve, oil change. and soon she'll have a new radio, and she'll have some paint work, and then we'll do we'll clean up the interior, and we'll fix that sunroof visor. I got some fabric spray, so we'll figure out what we're gonna do with that without being a separate video. So yeah, I think she's looking good. So much better than when we brought it home on a trailer, huh? All dirty, nasty. Trunk was leaking. So if you checked out that video with the trunk leaking and everything, when we first picked it up, it was bad. Got a new piece of wood in there, and it's tied down. Just now to pump up the spare tire, make sure the spare tire is good. Haven't been pumped up in a while, but let's start this body work. We got some 1500 grit sandpaper, so we're gonna start sanding this down and see what she looks like when we're done sanding it down, and get a little primer on it. So let's do it. Okay, so it's the next day. We got the car washed, got the trunk leak fixed, everything's done, brought it home. We washed it. I got some 1500 grit sandpaper, so we're gonna start sanding it. But I'm gonna show you real quick what we did. It looks so much better. Check it out. So we started sanding this down. We got this almost down to primer, so we need to get some 1200 grit sandpaper. We got rid of this. This was looking like mustard yellow right here, so I almost got that flat. I need to bring it down just a little bit more. We got this sanded down. This is all flat here. There was a black spot running up here. That's all good. So I'm gonna wet sand this whole car. Got them all flat so we can get ready to paint those. So let's finish this one side on this driver's side here. We got this all looking good. Started sanding this right here. So see, it's all coming off just like that. A little bit of water, a little bit of 1500 grit. See, it's looking so much better already. So started sanding the bumper down a little bit. So this is going to take a little bit to try to get this off. So we'll do that now. We'll get this off and we'll show you what it looks like when we're done. All right, so we had to go down to 320 grit. We're wet sanding it. We got all that mustard yellow off of here. We got it pretty much down to primer. That chip's pretty much gone here. Still rough here, so I'm gonna take that down a little bit right here. But I got all this down here. I'll spray it real quick and I'll show you what it looks like. That looks so much better already. Look at that. Got that all down there. So it's gonna be all repainted from, right just around this area. I'll tape this off from here. We'll tape it off this way, and then we'll paint this and this underneath here. So we need to go to the other side. But this 320 is working so much better over here. It's good. It'll take this all the way down to take this down. Take this off of here. See, look at that already. Getting that all mustard yellow color off of there, so I can get that sanded down, put that down to primer a little bit. So we'll keep going, and then we'll be back when we're done. So we got done sanding it down. We took the pin striping off of it. I think it looks so much better, and it'll be so much easier to blend the paint once I do 1500 grit sandpaper and wet sand it. I already wet sanded a little bit. Look how bright it is now. No oxidation. Got the front done. This is all sanded down, getting ready for paint. Got the door sanded. All inside there is all flat now. It's all flat. No chip and paint in there. Got the back side. Look how nice that paint looks. Turn up yellow. Turn it up yellow, huh? Turn it up. Look how nice it looks. We sprayed it off. We're gonna give it a wash with the pressure washer. I'm gonna clean it all up for tomorrow. Get some paint. Look how bright that is now. I took some 1500 grit sandpaper, sanded it down, brightened it right up. Got the doors done. No mustard yellow anymore. Got that painted, or got that sanded down. That's all down to a little bit of primer. There, and then right there, and right down here where I want to get sanded down. That's all good to go. I'll be a little bit more on there, but I'll look it over, make sure it's all good to go. Got this little spot here, but other than that, look at that. Look how nice the engine looks. Twin cams, 16 valve, 1.9 liter. It's got a new belt, new radiator, new spark plugs, new battery, new PCV valve, coolant flush, Oil change. What else? New master cylinder for the clutch. New slave cylinder for the clutch. Oil pan gasket. New brakes. It's got nice tires on it. Look at the tires. Look at the tread on these tires. Look at that. And they're Z-rated too. Where is it at? Right there. Look at that. 17s. ZR 17s. Goodness. Goes into gear. Changed all this out. So we're doing the radio right now. So we're trying to figure it out. We got a new dash kit for it. So we're changing out the radio. We got a new dash kit. So we're doing that. So that'll be an upcoming video. So you had to take off this part here and all that. So other than that, look at that shifter. Just needs to be vacuumed, shampooed, cleaned up, and do that, and then we're done. We can put this old girl up for sale, right? Put this old girl up for sale?
Yep.
Yep. Sell the old girl. Yeah, we've had her a little while, but trying to take our time, do it right. So look at it. I think it looks so much better. Once we get paint on it, oh my goodness. She's gonna look nice. Nice buffing. Shampoo the carpet, seats, vacuum it out. Get it all cleaned up. And look at this. We even rinsed off the back. And you can see, I'm gonna open the trunk up. You can see right here. Move my stuff out of the way. Look it. Dry. All dry. Nice. All right. Other than that, let's get some paint on her tomorrow. Take it over to the garage, get some paint on it. All right, so we got the car washed. It's getting ready to get paint tomorrow. We did a little bit of light sanding today. Got some of the yellow brought out, and we'll clean up the rims after we're done painting. But we got a lot of paint done today, paint work done, or sanding down. Got that all sanded there. And there, and underneath there, and then there's a spot there, and that, and we got this all done right here. That's all sanded down, getting ready for paint there, and all on the door jambs and all inside. Trunk leaks fixed. So tomorrow I'm gonna go to the garage and tape it off, and I'm gonna paint it. We'll see what she looks like when she's done painted. If you like this video, please give us a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. You can follow us on Facebook and Instagram at JC Motive Garage. So if you want to see the Saturn with paint all done, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we'll see you next time on JC Motive Garage. Thanks for watching.